everyone. I had so much fun doing the first impressions video that I thought I would do another get ready with me. So this one's just gonna be a chatty one. I'm running errands with a friend of mine today, helping her out. I gotta get ready, so might as well film it while we go. So if there's lots of little cuts, it's because I have horrible allergies and I may need to stop in mid makeup to blow my nose. So let's get on with the show. Already moisturized with my Colleen Rothschild Sheer Renewal Cream. This has been this is just like a face of the month. This is the stuff I've been reaching for the month of March. What I've been doing is combining my IT CC cream with my foundation. And my foundation of the month has been the EX1 that I picked up based on Nikki Tutorial's recommendations. So I just do a pump of each. Whoop. Come on. Pump there. It's probably a little too much. This is a little too dark on me, so I just did the CC cream in light, or fair, I think, today. What is this one? Fair. Light's the next shade up. I just mixed that with my finger. If I keep looking down, it's for two reasons. One, to make sure we're all in the frame, and mostly in the mirror to make sure that I am putting the makeup where it's supposed to be. So I'm just mixing it on the back of my hand, and then I will just dot it all over my face. Like that. Nothing too, oh, don't forget the nose. Then I just take my brush and dip it in what's left and then just start blending. This EX1 foundation works particularly well with a beauty blender. I just didn't feel like, I don't know, just didn't feel like it. I also want to talk about my earrings. Apparently there are two different sizes of these guys. So if you like this particular color, this iridescent thing that's going on here, you have to get it in the smaller size because I have looked everywhere in the larger size. The larger size is called a gumdrop earring. She still makes the gumdrop earrings, but I, for the life of me, at least online, cannot find these guys anywhere anymore. So if you want the color, you're gonna have to go a size down. And frankly, I think I want the smaller size. This is a lot of earring, a lot of iridescence. So I'm just making sure I get it down here a little bit. I feel like poop. We are high into oak season, which means that everything in San Antonio is coated with yellow dust. And apparently most of that dust is residing in my sinus cavities. So I feel like my head's going to explode. And on days when I feel like poop, I do one of two things. I either don't get out of my pajamas, or I slap on as much makeup as I can to force myself to at least look better, if not feel better. We're going with plan B today. All right, concealer time. My two-step plan for the eyes is always MAC Prep and Prime and Radiant Rose. This guy is almost out. I've already bought the backup, but it has refused to quit. I don't know what's up with that. And I just use my finger. Oh, and it's nice and cool. My eyes feel so puffy right now. What's funny is I've never had oak allergies before. Like everyone else in the family, including Bosley and Michael, have had oak allergies. Now this year, they don't. I do. What's up with that? So this brightens up the under eye area. That's what that pinky tone does. But then we conceal as well. And my favorite under eye concealer is really the Collection 2000. It used to be Collection 2000. That's just the Collection concealer, and the label is worn off. This is my second tube. Michaela from Miss Budget Beauty sent this to me. I also really love the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but lately, even the lightest shade I want it really light. So I think they've reformulated them since I bought that shade, and I think there's an even lighter light. So I gotta go check that out. All right, now let's work on the blemishes. And for that, I've been getting a lot of questions about what my favorite concealer is. I like a lot of concealers, but at the end of the day, I always reach for my Estee Lauder Double Wear. It just blends easily and it lasts a really long time. And let's make this face look like it's flawless. That's not gonna happen, but we can improve. That's actually not too bad. That's all we're gonna, anything else? No, okay. And you know, sometimes I use a brush, but most of the time I just use my finger. And I have a washcloth in my lap, and if I have too much product on my finger as I hop around my face, I just wipe off the excess on my towel, not on my clothes. Concealing is done, and I've been reaching for the Healthy Balance powder lately. I don't know why, but I have. I love this powder. I wish it came with like a poof or a brush or something. It doesn't. So I usually do not bring this along with me in my purse. I'm just using a big fluffy brush. Oh, it's an It Cosmetics brush. How about that? I like their brushes. Let's fake some contour. Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder. It's in the shade medium, which is funny. There is no other shade, as far as I'm aware, in this formula. So it doesn't, I don't know why it has a name. If I'm wrong, somebody let me know. So just this, and I am using the Sephora Pro Airbrush Blush Brush, number 54, because it's like a skinny brush. And just suck it in and sculpt. Suck in and tilt, actually. Just like that. Don't extend too far down, and then let's fake a jawline. And then, to help blend it, take another big fluffy brush. This is from that Coastal Scents set I love so much. I'm using my Milani bronzer. Whoop, looks a lot like the Hourglass one, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. It's a little more forgiving for fair skin than the Hourglass one. And then we just blend it out using the bronzer. Now I can't see my monitor because the mirror's in the way, but I know that when I do this on camera, for some reason it comes up either really dark or orange. I assure you, in real life, it's a very flattering color. So I got this in a little kit of Becca stuff, and this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone, which is my new favorite shade of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. I love them, and this is my beloved Wayne Goss brush, and I'm just, see, it's a little more, I mean, it's not natural. Nobody's cheekbones reflect light naturally, but it's a little less intense than the Champagne Pop, which I still also adore. And I have a feeling that once I get my fake tan going, that I'll pull that back out during the summer. Little on the nose. Swirl around my eyelids. Even though I'm putting eyeshadow on top, it just kind of brightens the area. Okay. And then last to go on the face is the blush, and this is Melon Pop. I love it. Just a healthy peachy glow. Smile. I like to blend it over. I bring the highlighter down onto my cheek a little bit, and I like to blend my blush a little bit over it. It kind of blends it a little bit better. Today's eyebrows are brought to you by NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. You know the drill. Oh, if you don't know the drill, I did a video on this, and I will link it in the description box and by putting one of those little cards. So if you see that eye thing pop up on your screen, click on that, and it'll give you all kinds of interesting information. NYX Brow Mascara. Just because that's what I grabbed. Now I prime my lids with, this thing is the tube that just won't quit. I have like 3 backups, and I'm still on the original one that I bought way back when, although it's definitely dying. It's on its last legs, I think. Of course, I thought that like 6 months ago, and it's still going. The eyeshadow part is all drugstore. It's the Physicians Formula Classic Nude Squad, this guy, and this Eye Art by Revlon. And I am obsessed, and I love it. So, I'm not gonna use the glitter today. It's probably a little much for daytime. So I just used this end, and there's a little doe foot applicator here. And we just paint it. Let me tilt up, there we go. We just paint it on the eyelid. So I do it on everything below the crease, And then I bring it up, whoops, a little too high there. I bring it up kind of just to the socket line. And you kind of have to work quickly because this sets. I like using a synthetic brush, like the Real Techniques brush, just to blend out the edges a little bit, kind of tap. It's really cold too, which feels so lovely right now. And I'm not really moving back and forth, I'm really just kind of tapping it in there. And then moving a little bit back and forth, but not much. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna start layering. I'm gonna layer with the lightest of the brown shades, and then the next one, and if I need to deepen a little, maybe this outer one, just into the crease, and then of course brow bone will just be this bone color. So let's start with a fluffy-ish brush. They don't make this anymore. I got this at Walgreens. Sorry guys, it's a great fluffy brush. Sometimes the cheap ones work the best. I'm going in the socket line and also a little bit on top of the metallic shadow there. This is basically like liquid eyeshadow. It's pretty cool. Then I'm going to go in with a smaller fluffy brush, like a 217 type brush, and the next darkest shade, that upper left corner. Sorry, upper left corner. And start more on the outer corner and work it in. I think that's good for a day. I really don't think I need any more than this. And then I'm going to take a pencil brush and do that mid-tone that I just did and run that under the eye. And try not to poke myself in the eye in the process. Then I'm going to wipe that brush off. I'm going to go back and find my highlighter. And I'm going to put the highlighter in the inner corner because you know me, I love a highlight. And then I'm going to take the brow bone color. What kind of brush? Oh, an oldie but a goodie. These were those double-ended brushes from Walmart that I don't know if you can still find. I think they're on Amazon now. If I can dig them up and find a link, I will do that and put that in the description box. I love these guys. That just sort of softens up the edges, and that's that. Now for eyeliner, this is a trick I've been doing all month. I'm not using brown eyeliner or black. I'm using a dark navy blue. This is the only brand of eyeliner I've used for months and months. It's the Lancome Drama Liqua pencil, and they're not liquid. They're just a traditional sharpened kind of pencil, but they are so creamy and so pigmented, and once they set, they don't budge. And I just really like the dark blue on the lash line. I will say that this eyeshadow does not play well with others. Like if you put something creamy on top of it, it doesn't work the best. Probably, I'm guessing a liquid eyeliner would probably be more effective, or just use a powder, but I'm stubborn. And this is what I've been doing. Nothing fancy, literally just running it along the lash line. Alrighty, curl the lashes. I have a gold eyelash curler. How cool is this? Curl lashes. And then the mascara that I've been reaching for over all others is the Sigma Sinuosity. I don't know why, it just really is a lovely mascara. And I should do my bottom lashes first, but I don't want to. So, I've been wearing this a lot, and Michael even asked me the other day if I was wearing false lashes, which I was not. I know how to do them pretty much now, but you know what the reality is? Who has time for that? Especially during allergy season, you gotta be crazy. So I've been alternating setting sprays. I've been using either the Wet n Wild setting spray, which is, I don't know, $3 or $6, somewhere in that range. And then on the other end of the spectrum, Makeup Forever sent me their Mix and Fix, number 2. I don't know what's different about number 2 or if there's a 1 or a 3. I don't know if I can tell the difference. I really just need to do a, here, I don't need this anymore. A sort of like one side of the face Wet n Wild, one side of the face Makeup Forever. It smells really nice, but so does the Wet n Wild. All right, I had moisturized my lips, and now I'm taking it off. So here's the part where my American friends are gonna be unhappy with me. Clinique lip pops are available in the US, but they released, I think, 9 shades that are not available in the US. They're UK only, and this is one of them. This is the Sugar Pop. So what I've been doing, just to, excuse me, I inhaled some of that setting spray, is I put a layer of this on. Which is pretty all by itself. But then I layer the lip lacquer. You really don't need to do this. 8 out of 10 times I'm really just wearing the lip lacquer, but I want this to last a little longer. And since they both have primer built in, it just gives you that much more longevity. If you really want it to last, you should get the matching lip liner from Clinique, which I do not have, but I want to get. That is the whole look. Maybe I should do my hair today too, but nah. There you have it, the final look. I'm not sure, but I may have come in a little fuzzy for some of that. I apologize, but this is it. This is pretty much my go-to look that I've been wearing more often than anything else for the month of March. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to ask them in the comments below. I will do my best to answer them. For a list of everything that went on up here, look in the description box, and I will list it all, link it if I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. My two favorite stores are having a really big sale, and as soon as I stop filming this, I'm gonna go do some shopping.